Hi, class. I hope everybody is having a good first week. This week, you will be doing a lot of work in the English 110 research guide, which you can find in the library. So I just want to, or on the library database, I should say. So I just want to walk you through what the research library guide has and how you are going to use particular databases for each section or each essay of the integrated research essay. So right now I am on the home page of our class, and this is the instructor view, but it should pretty much be the same as to what you can see. So there's two ways that you can get to the research or the English 110 library guide. And the first way is you can access it right through our course in Canvas. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see home, syllabus, announcements, modules, discussions, grades, and here we have MCC library. So I'm going to click on that. And for me, I am in Google Chrome, so I don't know if this happens in other um, uh, web pages, but it happens here in Google Chrome. So I'm going to open the new tab, and this is the home page for the library itself. So English 110 has its own research library guide, which is tailored exactly for the IRE essay. So it's very small, I know, but you can see MCC Library, the tab MCC Library, Manchester Community College, Research Guides. This is the one you will want to click on, and it now populates a new window, and it's showing 17 subjects. You'll go right down to English, and then I'm just going to move it up here, and there are different tabs. The two that you would be interested in looking at would be English 110, which is just for your course, and then there's another one, Getting Started with Research. But first, let's look at the English 110 composition. So this is the research guide just for our class, and I'm just going to walk you through a little bit of each tab. So our first essay section is going to be context. The second is going to be comparison. The third is going to be consequences. The fourth is compromise. And then this tab is just a research recap. And then we have another tab for search tips. And then we have another one for MLA citation. So pretty much everything that you are going to need in how to find sources for each section, how to do have research strategies, and even how to use MLA. All of this you can find here. Okay, so I'm going to click on context, and this brings up the databases that you are going to need for your first essay. So it says here, it already links it here. The first one is called Credo Reference, which is like it gathers basic facts, definitions, background information. It's a good starting point to get an idea of what that topic is, and you're just creating a good foundation of understanding of that particular topic. The second one is Points of View Reference Center. This has controversial topics and it gives opinions, so for two sides. And then we have Google as well. So one of your research exercises for this week will ask you to use compare and contrast between a database and Google. So let's look at Credo Reference. So I populate the new window, and in some cases, it might ask you to log in. I've already gone in and I am under my account. So if you haven't used Credo Reference before, you will have to create an account. It does not cost you anything. So, so this is Credo Reference, and it's kind of like an encyclopedia, and you can put in anything. So I'm just going to click here for explore topic pages, and let's look at technology and engineering, for example. So I'm going to click on that, and it very simply goes over alphabetically how certain things are. And let's just look at airports, for example. So it gives you a summary, and it can give you um, related topics that pertain to airports. And then you can even click on the continue reading to get a little bit more. There's even images that you can gather. And what I love about these databases is that it already gives you, if you look down here, it gives you the citation style. So for our class, we're going to use MLA. So if you click on this here, it automatically populates the citation that you would need. And so that's a great way for you to gather this, and then you put it into a Word document and you save it as part of your works cited page. So this is Credo Reference. All right, so I'm going to go back now to the context section, and I'm going to click on Points of View Reference Center. So here it's going to populate a new window, and this one is a little bit different. You can browse it by category, similar to the topics in Credo Reference. And I'm just going to click on, let's see, let's do immigration restrictions. Why not? So I'm going to, and that's under immigration. So here we have, you can even listen to what the information is given. They give you some keywords, understanding the discussion. So we have keywords of alien, asylum, citizenship, immigration, family unification, and it goes onwards. I love this because you're definitely going to need to understand the history of the topic. So this one gives you a brief history of the topic itself, and even has a timeline. And then it goes into how immigration restrictions are current today, and it goes on. And I love this because then there's a graph and it just keeps going. This is another thing that you can look at if you want to find more information about a particular source. A good place to go is the bibliography, because then you could look at, oh, look, there's a book, and then you can even click on some of these sources. I can see this one is from NPR. So bibliographies of sources are another way to find more information if you want to go in a particular direction. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so that is the second database that we will be using in the first essay for context. And then again, here we have Google. So if I click on that, you will see it takes you to the Google page. Another thing that I would encourage everybody to do is to look at these videos here using Encyclopedia for Research. It's only 2 minutes long. And then there's a video for how to use the Credo Basic database. So there's so much information here. And also, if you feel that you are stumped with anything, feel free to contact a librarian. They are here to help you. So you can easily just fill out a form. You can even call them. You can even come into the library. So that is what they are there for. So I'm going to move ahead to search tips, because one of the topics you are going to be discussing today or this week is keywords. So there is some information here about keywords, and this Research 101 is a valuable tool. And it does discuss how to use keywords to help you find the information that you are looking for. So this website, or this particular tab in our research guide, is very helpful. So I would encourage everybody, even though we're only focusing right now on the context section, go ahead and look at the other sections, because it's good to plan ahead of time. So that is the research library guide, and I just want to show you from another way. So I went in through our classroom. So if I went back into our home, this is where it was. If you want to just go from the Manchester Community College website, this is the website here, and you could look for academics. I think if you were to click on academics, or maybe not, I click down here, I see library, and you could go right to that same page. So that is how this is an extremely useful tool, your research library guide. If you have any questions on how to use this, please feel free to reach out to me or also reach out to a librarian. And I would like to give one key advice is that research takes time, so you should not procrastinate in this in any way. And if you're stumped on how to do something, do not feel embarrassed to ask a question at all. So I hope that this little video was helpful for you, and good luck with your research, everyone. Thank you.